Sorry about that. I got cut off, my timer got off, and I was waiting for my nephew to get out of an appointment. Now I've got him at a second appointment, so I'll try and finish this up. We have stayed at this hotel and this bar and played pool on Saturdays for, you know, every other month, probably for the last year, even before surgery, we were doing it. So, we've never had an issue, you know, but people were coming up and I was like, oh, well, let us finish this game and then, you know, but my girlfriend was like, fuck that, this is your birthday party, you know, we're here, you know, and we did blow about $300 in that bar that night. That's not the point, but I mean, we were there, you know, we were there first and stuff like that. And before I would have said that, I'd have been like, sorry, we're gonna be here for a while, and I would have. I know my husband gets on me sometimes because he thinks that, sorry, that's my knee, my butt gets sore sitting straight, so I have to change around. Anyways, my husband gets on me because he says that sometimes I'm too blunt, I'm too rude. He thinks sometimes it becomes rudeness. You know, like, okay, for example, we're in a bar. My husband wasn't with me. It was one of the first times that he wasn't with me. And this guy comes up and puts his arm over my shoulder, like, hey, girlfriend, you know. And he goes, what's your name? And I go, fucking crazy bitch. And I go, can you remove your arm, please? And he goes, I like you. And he squeezes me harder. And I go, I'm not yours, and I'm not going to be yours. Get your fucking hand off of me. Well, my husband thought that that was rude. That was a rude way for me to say it. But I had asked him to remove his hand, you know, and I didn't want the guy to know my name. You don't need to know my name. I don't want you to know my name. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, so anyways, he thinks that I can be very, very blunt about shit. And I can be. I really can be. You know, I look at it and I'm like, what is it that you want me to do? You know, like, am I supposed to just allow this fucker to touch me, or, you know, these people who intimidate me? But I've been trying, you know, stepping back a little bit, and that bothers me. And I'm trying to figure out what switch was flipped that makes me go, why did she have to say something instead of me stepping up and saying something? You know what I mean? Like, it was weird. This guy, I'm not kidding you, one of these guys had some velvet jacket on, and it's 95 fucking degrees at 9 o'clock at night last night still in Billings. This guy goes into the damn bar, puts his jacket down on there was like a little bench or whatever, you know, puts his jacket on the little bench seat and all that shit, and he asked to walk by me, and I had my leg up and had my, you know, my leg crossed, and I go, okay, you know, so I move my leg. He goes and he gets a fucking pool stick. Now, mind you, we're in the middle of playing a game. Balls are still on the table. You know, her fiance was in the bathroom. We were waiting for him to come back and all this, and he grabs a pool stick and starts to go to the table. And we were like, what the fuck? And he goes, as he's turning to go to the table, he goes, you guys drinking? And my girlfriend's like, yeah? And he goes, you drinking alcohol? Now, my husband is a smartass. He was holding a Budweiser bottle, drinking the beer. He goes, nope, I'm just drinking juice out of this brown bottle. Like, even he stood up to the guy, like, and he's like, what are you doing? You know? And she's like, we're playing pool here. Oh, well, he said it was all right. Nobody said nothing was all right. You know what I mean? Like, it was just fucking weird. But it was twice that she stepped up and was like, hey, no, you know, and all that. And I didn't. And I'm not sure why. You know, and I talked to her about it in the bathroom, because she goes, I'm sorry if you think that was rude. And I'm like, look, honey, I said, that was not fucking rude, because I could have been a lot ruder and been like, what the fuck do you think you're doing? Like, I would have said that. Instead of saying, excuse me, we were playing. Like, I felt she handled it very nicely. But before the surgery and all that stuff, I would have been a lot more blunter. I'd have been like, what the fuck are you doing? I would have exactly said that. I'd have been like, dude, we're fucking playing pool here. What are you doing? You know, I would have said it just like that, you know, like, but I haven't been lately, and I'm not sure why. I have to really look at that and go, and I think that it has to do with mentally me knowing that fuck, I can barely lift that. I can barely do that. Can I take a swing? Can I do this? You know what I mean? Like, can I handle myself? Now, granted, my husband was with me, and I know that if some dude came at me, I wouldn't, he's a black belt, so there's no fucking way that they would ever touch me or get that close to me in the first place. But that's not my point, you know what I mean? Like, for me to have to rely on somebody else's assistance is very new to me. And that's a psychological mind fuck for me right now. You know, it's not about, you know, eating for me. It's not about that kind of stuff. It's about this other kind of stuff of, you know, hey, can I, you know, defend myself? Can I do this? Can I do that? Now, I used to be afraid of heights. I have fallen a few times when I was heavier. Thought I broke my tailbone at one point, and it hurt. And when you're bigger, at least when I was bigger and I fell hard, and I would feel the pain for sometimes weeks. And so, but now with the weight coming off, like, I don't have a problem getting on ladders, painting the house, and, you know, doing it because we're working on painting the house. Anyways, I don't have problems doing that. So, like, in some areas, I'm more confident and comfortable in my body. Like, I'll stand on a chair to get up because I'm short. I'm like, well, I was 5'5" before surgery. Now I'm 5'4", they say. I guess my feet were too fat. I have no idea. But anyways, I'll get on a chair and get up on the top shelves or anything. I won't necessarily just have to go get the ladder. I'll just take a chair. Even the ones on wheels, I'll get on those. You know, so like my confidence in that is way better. And I even accidentally slid and fell down the stairs going boop, 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 boop on my butt. And that did hurt for a couple of days, I'm not gonna lie. But it didn't hurt nowhere near like it did when I fell when I was heavier. And I don't know if, I don't know, I guess my agility is coming back, so I have more confidence in that aspect of it. But I just don't know why I am not standing up for myself like I used to. And that has me worried because I need to do that. I need to make sure that, you know, that I can take care of myself, you know, because my husband isn't always going to be with me. My boys aren't always going to be there. You know what I mean? Like, and now this day and age, sometimes you can't rely on the kindness of some dumb stranger to go, oh, you know, them dumb asses just keep on walking, you know? And we're not in a gang area or anything like that to where they would have to worry about repercussions or getting knifed or whatever. But I mean, this is Montana. Everybody has guns and everybody should know it. You know what I mean? Anyways, I'm rattling. Have a good day.